Hi, Kevin Lemley, criminal defense lawyer here in Central Arkansas. We have offices in Little Rock, Cabot, and Searcy. I want to talk today. You are accused of a crime. Can you file a civil lawsuit against someone? This is a very good question, and it's a new service that we've been offering to clients. We've gotten clearance from the Ethics Council to do it and make sure it falls within their parameters. Here's our situation where we might want to look at this, and here's how the criminal system is not fair. Somebody's accused you of committing a crime. They ran over to the police. The police just believed them without doing much of an investigation. They sent it over to the prosecuting attorney, and then they started the case. So next thing you know, this case has started, and you're already out some money. Maybe you had to post bond, you got a court date, and you're sitting there going, how was all this started when somebody just said something about me? You know, what happened to innocent until proven guilty? I feel like I'm treated like I'm guilty, and that's how it works. So now this person that's accused you, they have all these free people working for them. They got a prosecuting attorney they don't have to pay for. They don't have to pay any of the court costs. They don't have to pay the police. They don't have to do any of that. And the way that our system is designed now is the courts collect all that money from people like you that are accused of crimes. And it's not fair because they can make you go to court, make you do all these things, and that person who wrongly accused you is just sitting there and there's nothing that we can do to them. So here's where we look at filing a civil lawsuit, and there's two ways that we look at doing it. So the first one is filing it against the person that accused you. So something that's common is defamation. If they lied about you, we can also go for malicious prosecution or abuse of process. But the point is, we're now going to file this lawsuit against them, and they have to respond to it. But now they don't have free lawyers and free government agents working for them. They're going to have to go hire their own lawyer to go defend it. And now there's lots of things that we get to do in the civil lawsuit that we don't get to do in the criminal case. And a big thing on that is what's called discovery. In a criminal case, all that the prosecutor has to do is just give me their files. We can't do anything to the person that's actually accusing you. But in the civil lawsuit, now we can send written questions and make them answer it. We can hold a formal deposition, make them come to my office, get in front of a court reporter who's going to record everything, and make them commit under oath to what they're actually saying about you. We can make them present all their evidence, all their proof, and get a much better understanding about what's going on, and then we can use that to better defend you in the criminal case. But we also might win money in the civil case, but more importantly is it's going to prevent them from doing this to you in the future. Because you have to send out the message that they can't just go call the cops and say whatever they want, and then all these government agents come working for them free of charge. They've got to understand that there's consequences, and they've got to know that there's a level playing field now. Now, this isn't going to work in every single case, and it's something that we'll sit down and evaluate with you. But if it's going to be applicable in yours, it's another tool that we're doing to help provide the best defense for our clients to make sure that we get them out of this case and also save them from future cases with these same people accusing you of crimes. Now, the other thing that we're looking at is, can we file a lawsuit against the law enforcement agency that arrested you? So this is almost always going to be the local police department or the sheriff's office. And they make mistakes too. And we have lawsuits that we're working on right now. They can do things like using excessive force. We can argue for negligent investigation, violation of their policies, of constitutional rights. There's any number of things that we might look at. Now, generally speaking, when we're looking at those lawsuits, we want to get your criminal case done first. That way there's no retaliation. You know, they can't throw you in jail for filing the lawsuit or anything like that. We get the criminal case taken care of first, then we look at filing the lawsuit against the law enforcement agency, and then, which again, just like on the victim, now they don't get a free lawyer working for them. It's somebody that either has a contract with that agency that's got to get paid out, and it's a different lawyer, not just the prosecuting attorney, that's going to be looking at what they did wrong and what their exposure is. And then we can make them sit for depositions, answer questions, and really dig up into them. And again, start flipping the script and not letting them just coming after you just free and clear with no consequences whatsoever. So we're seeing lots of situations where a civil lawsuit makes sense, and we're starting to file these now. May or may not always apply, may not apply to your exact situation, but if it is something that we need to do, it's something that we're ready to do for our clients, that we're not seeing other law firms doing for theirs, but it's something that we offer, and that's filing that civil lawsuit as another tool to help get past this criminal charge. Thanks.